This is pick a card reading. Actually, I'm going to pull these out after. Just because they don't stack as well. I've got the Fairy Tarot Valentines that I'm using. And these other cards, which I can't remember what they're called. But anyways. So I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine which deck you want to use. And I want to take this time to thank all my subscribers and thank my spirits for being here in the Lord. Thank you very much. Cross. Christ is my cross. He's what I bear to keep me going every day when I'm going through trials. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, Lord, and thank you, Jesus Christ, for being here with me today. Help me interpret these cards to the best of my abilities. Okay, if you are already a subscriber, thank you. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Okay, we're going to start off with deck 1. Okay. Got the 7 of winners. Three of bottom. 8 of bottom. King of winners. The moon. I've already cleansed my space. We have the Hermit, the Son of Pentacles, Son of Swords, Pentacles, Wands, and the Daughter of Wands. Somebody has a secret admirer, and I feel like this is a schoolmate. Somebody that you went to school with. Somebody who stays in the dark, but likes a little bit of light. I'm feeling like this is a Sag, or a Leo, or an Aries. And with this, I'm getting a wind, or an air sign. So an air sign or possibly a fire sign. Okay, so you need to look up the number 7 and the number 7D as your angel card number. That will give more clarification into what I'm talking about. So go on to Google and look up 7 and look up the number 7D and look up the numbers for those. Secret admirers, adult trauma, a teacher, and a Pisces. Somebody, when they were a young child, went through a lot of trauma, and it is causing adult trauma. Somebody's losing sleep over this. Somebody's waking up at night and they're wondering why things happened and why they happened the way that they happened. And stuff has happened to you in your adult life, whether it been sexual harassment or some kind of an abuse. Just know that you can always go to your mother and you can talk to her grandmother. I feel like you have a wise family. Let's clarify the Hermit here. Sorry, I'm burning sage, but yet I'm allergic to sage. I'll get used to it eventually. Somebody who is casting wands against you. Somebody who's putting their wands down. So somebody who you once fought against that you're no longer fighting against. I feel like they're wanting to come back to talk to you about what happened. But I feel like those doors have the ships have sailed, the doors have closed. But what you need to know is, in order for you to heal, you have to forgive them to forgive yourself. Because we always people who've been abused always think that the trauma is their fault. I know I did for a long time, and I had to come to the realization that I couldn't take the blame for everything that had been done to me. And anything I'd done to other people, I needed to take the blame for. So maybe you need to do some shadow work. It's what I'm sensing here. You need to confront your fears, and you need to embrace what's happened to you, and you need to release it in light and love. That's what I'm getting here. Now, as for the secret admirer, ooh, that's good. The secret admirer that's coming towards you is wanting to fill your cup. They're wanting to give you all your heart's desires. And I feel like you're not sure if your parents will accept them, and so you're consulting with your grandparents or your parents to see what they think. But I think that you're going to be very happy with this, because I feel like there's a childlike energy, somebody who likes to play around a lot, and you're not so sure how that's going to take it. Somebody is definitely a winter and falls person. There's a lot of earth energy here. So whoever this is that you're dealing with, or I believe you're the earth energy, but you're dealing with somebody with the air or fire or what? No, I'm sorry. An air or a water sign is what I'm seeing. Somebody who is in a teaching position, whether it's you teaching your children or whether you're teaching others, you're going to be very good at what you're doing. Your father is very proud of you. And even if he disagrees with you, that doesn't mean that he doesn't still love you. And he's trying to tell you to go after your dreams and your ambitions. Maybe he was afraid to go after his, but he wants you to go after yours, because he doesn't want you to be like him. You know, just like every parent always wants their children to far exceed what they have been through. I see the Lovers. So somebody here's got 8 suitors from what I'm getting. So this is, for whoever this is, I feel like this is a Libra or an Aries, possibly a Gemini. And I feel like the person that you're liking is a Taurus, but be careful. Taurus can be kind of overwhelming at sometimes. No offense, but you can. You like to take the bulls by the horn and just really go after things, but you got to realize there are some situations that patience is needed. Okay, so that's what I get with these. Let's go on to deck number 2. I'll have to shuffle some cards some more. Somebody who's overloaded. The 10 of Springs, the World, the Ego, the 4 of Summers, the Hermit, and the King of Summers. Whoop, I about knocked that over. Would not have been good. See if I can shuffle these without making a mess. They're kind of bent out of shape, so. And I've already shuffled these several times, but these ones are a little harder to shuffle. I definitely see secret admirers. Somebody who's watching you work, or somebody possibly that you work with. This is teen trauma. A social event. Number 8, the Mother. True love. Somebody, the cold. Somebody who doesn't like the cold. Maybe somebody's dealing with seasonal depression, because somebody here seems to like the autumn, they like the spring, and they like the summer. So maybe you've got arthritis like I do, unfortunately. But now that it's spring, it's time for you to get out. It's time for you to go get your yard done. Your ego needs to be let down. So let's see here. Make sure you're asking for help from others. Make sure you're not bearing all this weight by yourself. Make sure you're taking the time to talk to other people and figuring out what it is that makes you tick. Make sure that you protect your fruits of your labor. Make sure nobody's stealing your ideas. So if you've got a creative idea, you want to make sure that you're protecting those ideas. And as for the true love, I see 3 suitors for 1 person. So you're the 1 person, and I see 3 different suitors. No, I see 7 suitors. So you got 7 different people that like you. And you may even have more suitors than that. That's just what's coming up to me. But the number 11 keeps ringing in my ears. And it's saying 8 here. So I feel like some of you may be bisexual, or maybe thinking of being bisexual. I think that there's 8 female suitors. And for the male, I think you have 11 suitors. And me, I can appreciate both men and women, but personally, I couldn't do without men. I love men, and hopefully you feel the same way. And that's nothing against people who are bisexual, but I just feel like whatever floats your boat. If you like women, you like women. If you like men, you like men. That is just, it is what it is, you know. And for me, I like the company of women, but sexually, it is a man. And I feel like this is the same for you. This may not resonate with everyone, and it may resonate with some. I feel like somebody has got a brilliant idea. And you constantly are thinking about this idea, and this person is dreaming about you. This person who thinks that this guy is gorgeous, or this girl is gorgeous, and you have many suitors. And it's because you're fun and loving, but they also see your hard work, even though you work all the time. And I feel like this is a Taurus. A Taurus and an Aries that's constantly overloaded, constantly working. People see your ambitions. They see how hard you are. They see the fruits of your labor. People who are generous and kind indeed are always attracted. Because nobody likes somebody who sits out like a bump on the log like I have been lately. Oh my gosh. So it is time for you to put your ambitions into place. And whoever this is that likes you, it's definitely coming towards you. It's somebody that you met at a world event. And I see T-trauma. Somebody who was deeply hurt when they were a teenager. And I feel like this goes even deeper than teen trauma. I feel like you've had childhood trauma and you've also had adult trauma. Just know that no matter what it is, you're coming out of it and it's no longer going to affect you. And that's what I get with this reading. So let's go on to number 3. I got my runny nose. 10 of Summers, 3 of Winters, Queen of Autumn, the Lovers, the 7 of Autumn, and the Magician. Burning down a house's family tree, the Chariot, Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles. I've got an extra card, Strength. This must have needed to be in here because it's somebody with a key. So, let's look here. What do we got? Somebody at a social event. The number 8. A mother. True love. Oh, I didn't mix these up. My bad. Let me mix these up a little bit better. That was my fault. I should get better at this. A friend. Number 3. A Scorpio. Fantasy. Married. Childhood trauma. So whoever it was that has this childhood trauma, I feel like this had to do something within your family. Somebody traumatized you as a child. And the emotional fulfillment with the family and the friends is rising. And the children are wisely people you can trust. I feel like there's been a falling out with a friend. Somebody who you couldn't trust or couldn't rely on. And you had to walk away. You have the number 3 here. So I would look up the numbers for 3 because that might be as significant importance to you. I want to pull out some numbers out of my jar. See if we can clarify a little more on this. You got a Scorpio and it's saying something that is sacred. The name Nellie's coming out. Katie. Don't trust the old friend. And a rocky start. That's what I'm getting for this. So maybe you had a rocky start to a friendship and you're wondering whether or not you should trust this person. And what I'm getting with this is that this is not somebody that you want to trust. This is somebody that you want to keep to afar. Reach out to others for comfort and love, and you will grow stronger from the situation, and the sadness will heal in time. So if you're going through some pain right now, I would tell you that in time, the wounds will go away. Like I tell everybody else, do shadow work and do some maybe hypnosis. Generous, stylish, practical, and practical. So maybe you're practical with your finances, but yet you have a great sense of fashion and people see that and admire that about you. And I see either somebody's married or somebody's going to get married. I'd be cautioned because I think this friend would try to come between your marriage. It says, true love that is everlasting and the choices made of earth return to health. So somebody is making very healthy choices. Have patience, don't worry in time. Your plans, investments, or plan your next steps. Make prudent investments and spend your money wisely. Make sure that you're not spending money on frivolous things. But I don't see that with you. I see this as somebody who knows how to buckle down on their bills and somebody who is doing things right. And I feel like somebody's going to get a new key to a house, and your husband or your spouse, whether you're male or female, this could be either sex, is going to end up giving you a new keys to a car or a new keys to a home. And I see the Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody is going to be very fortunate. Whoever you're marrying into maybe have money, or if they don't have money, they're going to be coming into their money because of their inventions and their ideas. And he's going to be sweeping you off of your feet. So that is a double wow, wow, and wow, wow, wow. That is awesome. Congratulations if you're getting married, or if you're planning on getting married, or you're getting ready to propose to someone. Congratulations. I always love being the Cupid. I love to set people up. All right, the Chariot, the 9 of Autumn, the 8 of Summer, the Prince of Winter, the 10 of Winter, and the Wheel. Somebody likes winter. Swords, Butterfly, Justice, what you can't see. Oh, great. Goodness. This is not a good sign. You got the Justice card here. You got as if you have people around you that are going to hurt you. Teenage trauma. The number 2, 7. So look up 2, 7. Look up 27. Oh, wow. Look up the number 270 in your numbers. 270. Oh, well, here we keep going. Wow. Okay. So look up the number 2, 7, 6, and 10. And then look up 27. And then look up 6, 10. And then look up 10. Because all these numbers are coming out. This will help clarify your situation if you look up the angel numbers on Google. You can also just type in the numbers in the sequence, and I would look up those. But I see somebody's coming between somebody else, and maybe this is some family trauma, something that you can't see that's going on, something with a teenager. And you do have a romantic situation. There's going to be success that's coming from this situation, from self-discipline and reliance. Celebrate your accomplishments, begin and be in the spiritual light. Reward yourself for all your hard work and be happy, successful, and self-employment. The desire for more meaningful life realizations is that it's time to move on and to choose what you're going to do. So if there's a court case that's getting ready, you got to stop playing and you got to buckle down. You got to make sure that, you know, you're getting it done. If it is done, it's time to go play. It's time to have fun. You know, reap the rewards of your hard-earned time and cash and stress, blood, sweat, and tears. And there's a resolution of difficulties, weights being lifted off the shoulders. The end of an addiction or a codependency. Maybe this is the end of a divorce. Maybe people are either wanting divorce or you're going to get divorced. But I feel like you're going to end up having a lot of return with this. Be careful because you have people around you that would hurt you. And that correlates with the number 6. And this has to do something with your daughter. Make sure that there's no abuse going on. And I would check into that severely because I've had stuff like that happen with my kids. And it is very traumatizing. It is not something that you want to deal with. And this is not a reading I really want to do. Just because this is difficult for me because it kind of hits hard at home. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. If you've already liked and subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate all your likes and comments, and I appreciate your subscriptions. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.